Okay.
Here we go. So we're finally here. Performance for you. If you know the words, you can join in too. Put your hands together if you wanna clap. As we take you through this monkey rap. He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. He's finally back to kick some tail. His coconut gun can fire in spurts. If he shoots ya, it's gonna hurt. He's bigger, faster, and stronger too. He's the first member of the DK crew. DK, Donkey Kong. His horns got style, so listen up, dude. She can shrink in size to suit her moves. She's quick and nimble when she needs to be. She can go through the air and climb up trees. If you choose her, you'll not choose wrong. With a skip and a hop, she's one cool Kong. He has no style, he has no grace. This Kong has a funny face. He can handstand when he needs to and stretch his arms out just for you. Inflate himself just like a balloon. This crazy Kong just digs his tune. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong is back again and about time too. And this time he's in the mood. He can fly real high with his jetpack car, with his pistols out. Just one tongue Kong, he'll make you smile when he plays his tune. But gremlins beware, 'cause he's out to Donkey Kong. Finally, he's here for you. It's the last member of the DK crew. This Kong's so strong, it isn't funny. Can make a gremlin cry out for fun. Can pick up a boulder with relative ease. Makes crushing routes seem such a breeze. He may move slow, he can't jump high, but this Kong's one hell of a guy. Come on, Cranky, take it to the fridge. Walnuts, peanuts, pineapple smells, grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut shells. Oh yeah, walnuts, peanuts, pineapple smells, grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut shells. Oh yeah, walnuts.
If you didn't think that I wouldn't let you enjoy the majesty of the DK rap in its entirety, then clearly you don't know me very well. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. My name's Defender, and welcome to Donkey Kong 64. Developed by Rare and released for the Nintendo 64 in 1999. Donkey Kong 64 is probably my most nostalgic game that I've ever played. Probably because it was the first video game I've ever played. So, I'm probably gonna fanboy and nerd out a lot more than I already do, so, you know, just be ready for that. But, let's not wait any longer. Let's get started, shall we? Okay, so as you can see, we've got a few options available to us. Sound, Kong Battle, Mystery, Options. Are there any options I would actually consider about? Wait. Nah, we'll just stick with Normal. I didn't even know this game had a widescreen option. Oh well. Alright, so let's just get started, shall we? Now we can witness the grand, epic story that's about to unfold before us. The story of a gorilla and his apparent potassium deficiency, considering how many bananas he stockpiles. I cannot even begin to tell you how excited I am for this. There's DK Island in all of its glory. Wish I had an island shaped like my face. That'd be cool. I used to think that the little nose holes in front of the island were the island's eyes. There's King K. Rool's battleship. I mean, it'd be kind of hard to miss that in the open ocean. Here's King K. Rool doing his best Darth Vader impression.
No problem. Everything's fine.
This is what happens when you get unhired help. I like that his battleship has a reverse gear. That's funny. Just how impractical does that seem? Just move this hulking battleship in reverse gear. You know, this is a pretty dramatic stare down between two inanimate buildings. DK time? It sure is. It's always DK time. Also, hello, Booble. It's good to see you here.
I want you to do everything in your power to keep Donkey Kong distracted. Steal that hoard of golden bananas he treasures so much, and take care of his pathetic friends. This time there can be no mistakes.
Oh, Your Excellency, we've already taken care of business.
I hope for your sake you're right this time.
No.
While you'll be busy looking for your precious golden bananas, flea-bitten friends, I'll be preparing my lizard-flavored surprise.
Meanwhile, at DK's treehouse... Alright! Well, it's showtime, so let's get out there and see what the damage is. I'm gonna have to make sure I push A carefully so that I don't completely fast forward through all the text, but okay, so our banana hoard has been taken again for, like, I think the 3rd or 4th time in 5 years, because apparently we don't have a security system in place. So now we gotta go find Cranky Kong and tell him about this. But before we do that, if we head into this little cavern here, find these banana coins. Coins are used to buy things, just like in real life. You'll generally need them to buy potions and other various upgrades, so keep your eyes peeled for them. Alright, so here's Cranky's lab. Apparently he's been busy moonlighting as a mad scientist. Ah, homemade potions, just like Grandma used to make. Training. That electric static lab sound just screams early 2000s. Yeah. Although this game came out in 1999, so, you know, really close, but not exactly 2000s yet. Also, DK apparently refers to himself in the 3rd person. Whatever. Okay, so unfortunately, unlike better games like Banjo-Kazooie, you have to do the training. You can't just skip it, but thankfully it's all really short, so we'll just hop into some barrels and get some practice in. This barrel will teach us about swimming. Blah, blah, blah. I can explain it better. Okay, so press the Z button to dive underwater, press the A button to swim quickly, press the B button to swim slowly, press the Z button to hold yourself in place. Thankfully, because primates, of course, can breathe underwater, there's no oxygen gauge in Donkey Kong 64, so you can stay underwater as long as you need to. Thank you. Thank you very much, video game. I really appreciate that. Okay, so the second training barrel teaches about oranges. Now, you're probably wondering, what do you have to learn about oranges? No, I can explain. So, normally, oranges are usually jam-packed with vitamin C and other essential nutrients. These oranges, however, are packed with explosives. Press Z, then the right C button to toss an orange. They're quite rubbery, though, which means they can bounce off walls and other things, and will even blow up in your face if you're not careful.
Well done!
Oranges are useful for taking out some of the sturdier targets that you might encounter, though they're generally only used for combat. Okay, so our third training barrel teaches about barrels. Yes, I know. Now, everybody loves barrels, that's a scientific certainty. Press the B button while standing next to one to pick it up, then you can chuck it with B again. You can also jump while carrying a barrel and throw it in midair. You can also put it down by pressing the Z button, though you'll really not need this. In fact, barrel tossing is really only useful in boss fights, since you don't find any out in the overworld, so I'm not really sure why they teach you this skill, since you hardly ever use it, but it is what it is. And then finally, our last training is all about vine swinging. Yes, I know. Okay, so, vine swinging is simply divine. Jump onto a vine, then press the A button to jump to the next one in the line. You can press the R button to turn around while you're holding onto a vine, and you can let go of a vine by pressing the Z button. There is fall damage in this game, but you kind of have to fall a pretty great distance in order to take damage, and you only take a quarter piece of health, so it's not like it even hurts you that much. Feel like a gorilla would know how to swing on a vine instinctually? Well, you know, never can be too sure. Okay, so now that we've completed the training, we can get our first potion. Cranky's potions are how we'll learn new skills throughout the game. So how's everybody doing today on this Sunday afternoon? I hope everyone's doing well. Was this pre-post Banjo? This was post first Banjo-Kazooie, but pre-Banjo-Tooie. Banjo-Kazooie came out in 1998, this game came out in 1999, and Banjo-Tooie came out in 2000. Alright, so our first skill that we learn is the Simian Slam, Buttus Bashium. Doing well? I'm doing fantastic. Because I'm playing Donkey Kong 64. So yeah, this is just your basic ground pound. Jump with A, then press Z to slam switches and bad guys. Oh yeah, and this is where Cranky is telling us about one of the many collectibles that we'll find on our journey. Banana medals. We'll learn more about banana medals in a little bit. But yeah, if you're only kind of peripherally aware of Donkey Kong 64, then you probably know that it's like a collect-a-thon to the extreme. There is so much stuff to collect. And I'm going to try to get all the stuff that increases your game completion percentage to 101%, which is the maximum. Now, most people would probably wonder why you would want to do this, but you see, I have a contract within my soul that requires me to do it whenever I play this game. I don't make the rules, alright? So let's head out into the overworld. The DK Isle. Alright. So we'll just explore what we have available to us. Okay. So these numbered pads here are called banana porters. Once you've activated both banana porters, you can press the Z button to teleport between them. It's a great way to cut down on travel, but unfortunately you can only jump between the two that are linked, so you can only teleport between a 1 and a 1, for example. Actually, before we go over there, I'm going to head over to that fairy-looking island over there, because there's another banana porter over there. By the way, you can press the B button while you're swimming on the surface to swim faster. Let's see, we have no use for these yet, so we can't even pick them up. But now we can teleport. So yeah, banana porters are going to help us cut down on a lot of leg work. Sorry, just... Once again, the soundtrack was composed by Grant Kirkhope, and it is sublime. Well, what do we have here? Oh, hello. That's a cool hat. K. Lumsey. That's funny. Oh, I see. Toughened up, eh? Well, that might take a while in a place like this. Yeah, sure, why not? You seem like a nice guy, we'll help you out. Oh, he's so happy! Hmm? Oh! Oh, hold on. Wait for it. This is gonna be a great moment. Wait for it. Yeah, you're gonna have to get used to that throughout the game, because you're gonna be hearing it a lot. Okay, so the keys have been given away to tough soldiers. Alright, no problem. Oh, don't worry, I have no intention of telling him anything. Probably because he doesn't even want to talk to us. Okay, so K. Lumsey's happy little jig, opened up the world... Hold on, let me try that again. So, K. Lumsey's little jig opened up the entrance to the first world of the game. And given us our first of 200 golden bananas. Alright, one down, 199 to go. How are you streaming this? Emulator? No. This is authentic N64 hardware. I got an HDMI converter, so, yeah, this is 100% genuine, Mr. Flag Ninja. Glad to see you here as well. So this is B-Locker. Funny. So, yeah, he's basically just the guy who, prevents you from going where you need to go until you've got the correct number of golden bananas. But as you can see, we need one. Excuse me? I was trying to tell the lovely audience what was going on, and you just hit me. Do you know the fun lag tricks you can pull? Yes, I do a little bit. I probably won't be, since I'm very bad at them. I know they exist and what you need to do, but it's the execution that's the hard part. Alright, so let's get started. But not before a little bit more plot. Also, finally, we have subtitles. Walls don't exist in this game? Yeah, I've seen those kinds of speedruns, and it's pretty ridiculous what you can do. Yeah! Welcome to Jungle Japes, the first world of Donkey Kong 64. This is where Squawks is going to tell us about bananas and banana medals. So you'll need bananas in order to reach the boss fight of each world, so you'll need to collect as many of them as you can get your hands on. And collecting 75 or more will earn you a banana medal. And you will need 15 banana medals at least in order to finish the game, so you better get collecting. You can also scale trees faster by holding the B button down. I love that little jingle, it's so good! Okay, so now we can head on in here. I remember my first time playing this game, I was so terrified of going into this cave that I couldn't do it. So like 10 minutes in, I had to stop playing. Are you going to get all 100 bananas for each Kong on this 100% run? They aren't counted aside from banana medals? Yes, I am. Because it would offend my sensibilities. Do I have to? No, I don't. But I do, because I care. Alright, so there's Diddy Kong in a cage on top of the mountain. We suddenly teleport right in front of the pad, whereas before we were standing behind it. And 25 golden bananas around this area. 5 of them without the help of the other Kong. So yes, there are 5 playable characters, and each character has 5 golden bananas per world. Alright, so let's have ourselves a good old look around. What about banana coins? I am not going to collect all the banana coins, because I know for a fact that those don't matter, and I can get plenty in order to buy everything, so don't have to worry about that. Oh, also, folks, you might have to get used to some, classic Nintendo 64 lag. The Nintendo 64 was not well renowned for its frame rate. So don't worry, your stream isn't dying, and your computer isn't struggling. That's just how video games worked back then. So we're gonna activate these banana porters, which I don't think I've ever used before, since there's just really no need for them. Okay, so we don't have enough bananas yet, so we won't go into any of those portals. No, pull the camera back, please. Okay, so first, we need to stop by Funky's Armory, because he's gone from Surfer Dude to Weapons Dealer. Oh! Press Z to transport yourself to K-Rool's Battle Arena. How's the camera on this bad boy? Same as most 64 3D platformers? Yeah, you know, you got the C buttons, you can rotate it in increments. You got a first person, you got different levels of camera zoom. Camera's actually fairly responsive in this game. I mean, you know, it's not as good as like something like Super Mario Odyssey or anything like that, but for the time, it's still serviceable today. It doesn't hurt me in places I didn't know I could be hurt. Okay, so shooter, eh? Alright, that's what all cartoon primates need to do. Pack heat. I heard they recently added more coconut guns. Well, here comes one more. Coconut gun! Okay, so actually I already know, so blah 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 blah. Yes, I know. Okay, so you can pull out your weapon by pressing Z and then left C. You can aim in first person with top C. Put it away with pressing Z and left C again. You can hold it in place and kind of strafe in place by holding Z, and you can fire it with B. Quick time-saving trick. If you double-tap left C while holding C, you'll immediately go into first person. Okay. Hello to both Just Josh and YT, and Not So Livid. We are glad to have you here. So, this is kind of breaking the fourth wall, but, Just Josh and YT was streaming yesterday, and, that was an experience. I don't know what he would classify it. I think he would classify it as endless turmoil. Yeah. I think my brain is still scrambled. Yeah, I can imagine. Okay, so we're gonna need to shoot some switches in order to get Diddy out of here. These ammo boxes hold 5 shots, so you can pick them up if your gun's feeling a little hungry. Another banana porter. Ah! These balloons hold 10 bananas in them, but you'll have to shoot them. But you can also aim more slowly by holding Z while you're in first person. Let's see, anything up here? Nope. I think someone else has something with that. So let's go to the battle arena. Completing battle arenas will earn you battle crowns, which you will need in order to finish the game. You'll need at least 4 of them, so don't ignore them. This is Beaver Brawl, the first one. If you just jump into the air and then perform a Simian Slam, you'll do fine. Unless one gets stuck on a melon. Also, I like that everyone boos when you do well. Also, can I just say that I love the timer in this game? Just the thick red lines, the big yellow, it's a great timer. I love that timer. It's so distinct. Okay, so that's the first battle crown. Toy Story S timer? Oh yeah! That's a good... I didn't make that distinction before. Okay, 2 more to go. Oh. Well, that was interesting. Okay, so there should be a balloon over here? Yes, as it just magically appears out of the N64 ether. There we go, that's better. I'm excited to see how that horrible slide level is supposed to be done. Well, we'll see if we get to it in this stream. I will certainly try, but I make no guarantee. Actually, I can use the teleporter here. and I just said actually twice. My word's good. Okay. Alright, so now we can play as Diddy Kong. Let's see, first, in order to actually get anywhere, we're going to need to collect that banana from inside Diddy's prison. Because once we do that, all of the gates that we've hit underneath the switches will actually open up. Who is your favorite Kong? And why is it Lanky Kong? I will say, did Diddy Kong just say he's going to wait in the barrel? Yes, there are the various tag barrels that you can find, and they allow you to switch between Kongs. And, well, we're going to be using them a lot. Like, a lot. Who's my favorite Kong? I'm honestly going to say Chunky, though Lanky is definitely, like, a high-tier Kong. I'm gonna stick with Donkey Kong for now. We still have more things we can do with the big guy. Like go over here, for example. Okay, so in another example of the various color-coded things in this game, that big guy is called a Kasplat, with those big muscles and colorful shock of hair. They're carrying blueprint pieces, which we'll need. The color of their hair will determine which blueprint piece they have, and thus which Kong should beat them up. This one's yellow, so we'll have DK beat him up. I love that jingle. I love all the jingles in this game. I don't think there's anything else we can do in this tunnel. Yeah, that's for a different Kong, so... Oh, he's already respawning. Well, isn't that just great? Yeah, any Kasplats you've already taken their blueprint piece from will have white hair. Chunky is one. Self-censoring, yeah. No, I don't want to go over here. I want to go inside the tunnel. I like Tiny. Tiny is also a good choice. Really, I don't think there's, like, any bad Kong choice in this game. There's a floating mid-air coin. So why don't you all tell me what your experience is with Donkey Kong 64, if you have any at all, or if this is the first time you're seeing it. Get out of my way. See, I don't think there's anything for DK here. Nope. Let's see. First time seeing it? Alright, well, you're in for quite a time. Watching Josh's experience is my experience? Alright, well. Okay, so we got our first banana medal. Excuse me? It was very rude of you. See, I'm trying to see if there's anything else in the trees, because I wasn't a Nintendo boy growing up. That's fair. It destroyed my PC. Oh, I was there for it. I remember, just Joshin. I remember your experience with that game, and how it probably scarred you for life. I hope that my playthrough will, at the very least, not do that to you. So now it's Rambi time. Press and hold Z, and then left C to untransform. Press and hold Z, and then press B to charge attack. We gotta destroy all these huts, which you can just do by pressing B. Also, this song is great. Okay, so now we gotta go into the tunnel. Not too far, though, because we need to go over here and knock this down. And that's it. Did you enjoy that little time as Rambi? Good, because that is literally the only time we will transform to him in this game. At least in the main story. Yes. So, like... This is because Defender's playing on a legit N64 and not stealing it, just Joshin. Hey, look. I don't have a problem with emulation. If that's what you need to do, that's fine. I don't judge. Just, I prefer authentic hardware because, you know, it just limits the number of problems that you have. Excuse me, I stole nothing. Is Nintendo listening? Hey, you never know, they might be. Okay, so there's another potion, which we're gonna buy. Baboon Blast. Barrelum Perilous. So, you remember those Barrel Blast courses from the original Donkey Kong Country trilogy? And how many lives they cost you, and how childhood scarring it was? Well, now you can experience it in 3D! Just find a pad with DK's face on it, and press the Z button to blast off into a barrel course. But I have the cartridge at my house, so it's fine. I think emulation is fine when you don't destroy your computer doing it, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna smack this switch. Oh, banana. Look, I'm gonna try not to do that for every single one, but I make no guarantees. Also, that beaver just, like, disappeared into the ether. Alright, so our shiny prize is right over here. So this is sacrilege, I know, but I've never played a Donkey Kong Country game. Oh, that's alright. My first experience playing a Donkey Kong Country game was actually the GBA ports. And those were real good, let me tell you. I also didn't? Might just have to show off one of those at some point. You never know. But for now, we got this gate to take care of. And our first Barrel Blast course. Just press the Z button, or really any button, when you're lined up with your target to blast out of it. I missed. They don't appeal to me for some reason as far as playing myself. I can understand that. Thankfully, you don't lose any health or anything if you miss a barrel. Just your street cred. There we go, that's better. By the way, you'll start to drop off if you travel for too far, because, you know, physics. I mean, as far as physics applied to a giant gorilla hurtling through the space after being fired out of a barrel cannon. Oh. Well, at least I got all of the bananas and stuff. I do remember playing the 2D ones on an SNES. Is that not the same? Is that the same since not 3D? Yeah, sort of. They're more stage-based. And, not really based on collecting a bunch of stuff. It's less Banjo-Kazooie and more Super Mario Brothers. Which, by the way, to those of you who are participating in it, how's that going? Yummy. Alright, so that's another one. Man, this is going fast. We're gonna be done with this game in no time. Badly? I'm sorry to hear that. ZD crushed our hopes and dreams. Ah! That is unfortunate. Man beat the whole thing in his first 2 hours playing it. Ah! That'll do it, alright. Okay, so this is Snide's headquarters, which is where we will drop off our blueprint pieces for bananas. Also, this song is great. Yeah, so basically we'll need to bring Snide's blueprint pieces so that he can help us sabotage the machine later. Also, collecting blueprint pieces will help you out immensely later on. I won't say how yet, but you'll find out eventually. That is the best hair I've ever seen in an N64 game. That's actually supposed to be like a welder's visor. But yes, it does still look good. So there are 40 blueprint pieces to collect. We've gotten our first one. So we'll just get out of here. Okay, so that's actually all we can do with DK. We've already collected all of his stuff. Exactly great hair? Yes. Well, I'm sad. I was hoping he was rocking like a greaser-style haircut. That would also be sweet. But, fortunately, that's not what he has. Alright, so it's Diddy time. Okay, so now we get to play as Diddy Kong. So, in terms of, like, the totally useless moves that you'll actually never need for anything, if you press A when Diddy lands from a regular jump, he could double jump. It just looks cool. You won't actually ever need it for anything. Alright, so let's look for some coins and other various prizes. Some oranges. Let's see, what do I want to pick up first? Actually, let's go to Cranky's first. Oh, hello, jerk. It's gonna give you a quick thrashing. That's a good sound effect. Okay, so that's Diddy's blueprint taken care of. We'll be sure to cash that in later. I mean, it really is just a short walk, but, you know, efficiency and all that. Okay, so let's get Diddy's first potion move. Blah, blah, blah. The Chimpy Charge. Hurtus Cranium. Everyone knows that the best way to push buttons is by inflicting blunt force head trauma. Press the Z button, then push B to charge forward. You can also use it to attack, but it's remarkably inefficient. I mean, you want to hit people with this? It didn't even work. There we go, that's better. Okay, so where's Diddy's switch? Diddy's a durable boy, he'll be fine? Yeah, he will. No moving parts up there. Alright, so this time we got a time limit. But thankfully it's more than enough, especially if we use the banana porters. Boing. Alright. Alright, so let's get Diddy's weapon. The Peanut Pop Guns. Why wield one gun when you can just wield two? By the way, the Kongs share a shared ammo pool. So if you fire shots as Diddy Kong, then switch to Donkey Kong, you'll have that many fewer shots left to work with. Okay, so first, I'm gonna go over here. Now that we have the peanut pop guns, you can also pick up these bananas. Oh, you almost made it. Okay, now we can shoot that switch. We won't actually be able to do anything with it yet, but someone else can. So might as well just get it out of the way. This is really nice, you know, just a nice, casual, picking things up simulator. Hanging out with some good friends. It's a good way to spend a Sunday afternoon. Or whatever time it is for everyone there, because I know some of us live in different time zones. Okay, so now that we blasted open this gate, we can get a few coins. An angry naughty, which is its name. Get a balloon, and a golden banana. With all the stuff going on lately, I have no concept of time anymore. That's fair. I mean, yeah. Excuse me, how have we been playing for almost an hour already? I refuse to believe that. There is no way that it's been going by that quickly. I steadfastly refuse to believe that. The days of the week have absolutely just been put into a blender. Yeah. I still work from home and from an office, a home office, if you will. So I still have to have some kind of concept of days, otherwise I lose my job. And that's pretty much the last thing I need right now. Unfortunately, you can't skip these little cutscenes. I mean, they're not too long, but you know, that's kind of a recurring thing of Donkey Kong 64. Just, you know, just little bits of slow every now and then. Okay. Okay, so now we can... Let's head into the mountain. Oh, for me, it's either work day or less work day. That's pretty tough, Booble. Okay, so now we can climb this little path. Avoid the zinger. And go inside. By the way, you will need the Chimpy charge before you can go in here. Or rather, you'll need the Chimpy charge to accomplish anything. Ow. Thank you. Didn't mean to fall down there. Man, watermelon sounds amazing. Watermelon is good. It's not my favorite, but I enjoy a good watermelon from time to time. Working from home tends to turn work days into work afternoons or work evenings for me. I am not in that camp. I guess I can say a little bit. I work in accounts receivable, and, you know, generally accounts receivable is something that they really enforce, like, deadlines and things on you, so, excuse me. Just backflip up. Oh, man, I'm getting some of that good old-fashioned N64 jank. That's delicious. Okay, I picked up the bananas. Now to not actually push the switch and push it over here, because that makes things easier. Yeah, old games, you know, you're gonna have to deal with a little bit of jank here and there. That just comes with the turf. Okay, so... Camera. There we go. Excuse me? That was very rude of you. There we go. What? Excuse me, game. I'm pretty sure I picked that up. Thank you. Okay, now we can push this switch. Which causes a golden banana to appear on top of the mountain. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I love this game with all of my heart. Again, it was the first video game I've ever played, so, you know, kind of important, but, even I am hard-pressed to say that this game has not aged. No, please let me up. Alright, so we'll need that number 5 for later. Pop the balloon. Almost just tail whipped a bee. That's how you shouldn't do things in real life. Come on up. Thank you. Okay, so we need to go back inside. Excuse me. That's a good question. What's everyone's favorite fruit? I think my favorite... I'm gonna just say oranges, I think. Although I will say bananas are like a real close second. Okay, so we can chimpy charge here to knock down this gate. Chuck an orange at this guy. I said chuck an orange. I said thank you. You're also an orange boy, not so livid? That's a good choice. Oranges are great. Plums or watermelons? Interesting. I haven't seen many people say they like plums. Not sure why. I'm kind of indifferent on plums. I'm going here first so that I can pick up some of the collectibles before we try to platform our way out of here. Oh yeah, that's some good screen shake right there. Man, it might have to be either mangoes or raspberries. Also a good... Everyone's got some really good fruit taste. I just got a new villager in Animal Crossing named Jacob. That's funny. I'm gonna hit the low switch. Which will disable or slow down the conveyor belts. Apparently that counted as a switch press. I'm not gonna argue with it. Another banana medal. And in we go. Alright folks, make sure your tray tables are locked in their upright position, your seat backs are fully adjusted, and you've written your last will and testament, because I'm about to go for a Donkey Kong Classic minecart ride. You can move faster or slower by pushing up or back on the control stick. You can jump by pushing A. And you can lean left or right with left and right. Don't go too slowly, though. There is a TNT barrel following you, and if you take damage, you'll drop some coins. You need 50 coins by the end of the ride in order to obtain a golden banana. Excuse me? Nah. Oh. I wanted to hit that switch. Ah, yes! Rated E for everyone as I go inside a giant demon mouth. Yeah, you can get these guys to avoid blowing up on you by pushing back on the control stick. Hold on, I see a lot of things are going on in chat, but I'm currently on a breakneck minecart ride, so I will read in a moment. Well, excuse me, I have right of way. Oh, hello. Ooh. Oh, whoop, oh boy. Watch where you're going. Okay, don't hit this switch. But do hit this one. No, actually, that was wrong. I am wrong. Oh, we made it. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's see, Just Josh and YT, how do you feel about nectarines? Love those in the summer. Or peaches. Dang, all good fruit is in the summer. I agree, Booble. Fruit is tremendous. Nectarines are very solid. F, pineapples actually might be my favorite now that I think about it. Your boy will down glasses of pineapple juice in the summer like it's his job. Dang, pineapples are solid too. I love cherries as well. Man, just so much fruit going on. Okay, hold on, I'm actually kind of cheating a little bit, because, I have the official Nintendo 64 Player's Guide in front of me, because, listen, you think I'm gonna remember everything about this game in my head? No. I wish I could, but, I don't have room in my headspace for that. Excuse me. Cherries are delicious, just hate having to deal with the seeds or pits or whatever the technical term is. I admit, I am not a big cherry guy, or even a cherry-flavored thing. I will say that, like, grape-flavored foods aren't very good, but grapes themselves are delicious. We can all agree that honeydew is no good? Yeah, it's not... It's okay. Already got those. I went over there. Ah, I see. Okay. Right down here. I'm just a sucker for berries in general. Blueberries, blackberries, etc. Yeah. Okay, so... I'm pretty sure that takes care of everything we can do right now in Jungle Japes. Yeah, 5 golden bananas. 5 golden bananas. Okay. So, now... we gotta collect one last thing before we can get out of here. We need to find ourselves one of those weird portals. Excuse me. That'll do. So this leads to Trough and Scoff. So yeah, you'll need to provide some bananas if you want to get to each world's boss. The number is printed on the door. You need only 60 bananas here in order to get to the first boss. So just stand on the pad. Honeydew and Cantaloupe are both trash, the latter because I can never spell it correctly. Yeah, Cantaloupe's a hard word to say and spell. Alright, so who's gonna experience the joy of the first boss fight? Well, actually, I already know it's Donkey Kong. Listen, say what you will, but this is tremendous atmosphere before a boss fight. By the way, the door will close if you approach with the wrong Kong, so don't get any funny ideas. This is our first boss. Armadillo. Because what does an armadillo need? Twin fireball launchers. Absolutely, I just wish there was more boss diversity in the game. One of the biggest downsides. Yeah, it's not great. But I like the boss fights for the most part. Okay, so you just need to avoid the fire shots. Pick up a TNT barrel, and then chuck it at his smug face while he's taunting you. So, one boss a world, or are there a few bosses in each world for each character? No, there is one boss per world, thankfully. There's not like 5 bosses per world for each character. Even that would be too ridiculous. So yeah, really, as long as you keep moving, you'll be fine. First boss is easy, but, you know, that's generally how things should work. And don't worry, this boss follows the general Nintendo boss fight principle of 3 hits and you win. Have we had enough explosions yet? I don't think so. Whoop. Get juked, nerd! Goodbye. The lightning and rain are still really solid, I'm impressed. Yeah, Rare knew how to push technical limits of the systems they were working on. And this is it. Our first key to success. Okay, so now we can take this key back to K. Lumsey, and he will open up a new world for us. Alright, so until we find some more Kongs, that is all we can do for now in Jungle Japes. But we'll be back. Alright, so that was about an hour for first visit to Jungle Japes. That's pretty good. I mean, it's not like speed run good, but, you know, it's good for this. I was actually checking some of my old save files before I was getting started doing all of my testing and stuff to make sure everything looks and sounds good. And apparently I had managed to collect everything for 101% in about 13 hours. So, you know, I'm going to try and aim for that. You know, if we do 25 hours this time, you know, there might be a problem here. Alright, so it's time for another happy dance. Okay. Alright, so that opened up an area near the top of the DK Isles, so we're gonna have to do some actual platforming. Yeah, imagine that. No, I wanted to backflip. Thank you. Man, I just have like this big goofy grin on my face. This is so much fun. The music takes me back? Yeah. It really takes me back. Alright, so now we've got another banana porter up, as rare game soundtracks typically do. Yep. Okay, so, while Diddy could chimpy charge into those gongs, we actually need another Kong in order to utilize what we can do from them, so we won't. You need 5 golden bananas to enter World 2. Also, those are B-Locker's teeth, by the way. That have the numbers printed on them, which is kind of horrifying when you think about it. Anyway, more plot. Yo, my dude, you need some eye drops for that. You missed the whole Rare or Not So Livid, so you have no nostalgia? That's okay. Their games are still quite good even today, so... Okay. So we got Quicksand here in Angry Aztec, which is a great level name. whack. Okay, so that opened up a gate, but we can't go in because we don't have the ability to use that barrel yet. Wait. Oh, I just realized! The little, like, branch sticking off the coconut gun is the gun's sight! That's so cool! I never noticed that! I didn't have a game system until later in life, so I get that. Ah. Yeah. It's in the clouds. Okay, well, that's deliberately cryptic, but we'll figure it out. Activate this banana porter, and we'll get our first musical instrument from Candy Kong. My first was an OG Xbox. I heard the Xbox is actually an alright console. Okay. Oh, alright, sure. Yeah, there's a... Bongo Blast. Yeah. Well, you know what those crafty Brits were trying to do here. Okay, so you can press Z, then top C, in order to use your musical instrument. Blah, blah, blah. I can tell people everything faster. Okay, so... just press Z and top C. This will release a sound blast, which will damage all enemies nearby. However, it will deplete the weapon's durability. What is this, Fire Emblem? No. But it will, it'll reduce the number of charges, basically. You can replenish charges by either returning to Candy's music store, or by finding a set of headphones. Fire Emblem? Yeah, I know. I do like me a good Fire Emblem, but those games take like 300 years to complete, and so, you know. Okay, so... excuse me. There's actually not much we can do here in this little area until we get Diddy Kong, so let's get Diddy Kong. Okay. Nope, camera. Yeah, even though I said that this camera is actually kind of alright for the time and still works today, there's still a little, oh, I looked directly into the sun. Oh, my eyeballs are jelly. Yeah, I don't play them much now other than Fire Emblem Heroes. I do like me some Fire Emblem Heroes, but, yeah, I like the Fire Emblem series, but, you know, they're investments, I can tell you that much. Let's see. Everyone talking about how much they love the original Xbox. Closest I got to rare type games was this Wallace and Gromit Project Zoo game. Yo, I remember that game! I didn't think it was very good. I really hope that that hasn't hurt you too much, Booble. But I definitely played it before. Alright, so Diddy has the guitar Gazump, which is a great sounding name. Yeah, sorry, I thought it was not great. Like, it wasn't horrible, but, you know, it wasn't great. I love the movies, and it was one of the first games I played. I love the Wallace and Gromit shorts, and, what was it, Revenge of the Were-Rabbit? That's a great movie. Okay, so by doing that, not only do we get rid of that guy, but we open up this area. The Were-Rabbit video game was fun too. I have not played that, but I'll take your word for it. Okay, so first, over this area of dangerous quicksand, small bridges, and weird reliefs on the wall, is Cranky's shop. Do I have enough cash? Yes. And so we could buy probably one of the coolest abilities, not just in this game, but, like, ever. The Rocket Barrel Boost. Boost 'em, highest. Look, jetpacks are just great, alright? I'm still waiting on mine. So yeah, if you find a barrel with Diddy's face on it, you can jump into it and take to the sky. Press and hold the A button to thrust forward. Hold the Z button to hover in place, and B to fire the pop guns. It's a pretty great ability. Alright, so as long as we're here, we'll quickly switch back to good old Danky Kang. Shoot some balloons. Just wait for it to come back. Okay, so what's... Oh, I know what it is. Of course I should know what it is. What kind of question is that? Strong Kong. Strong'em Kongus. Think of all the glass we're destroying. It's very wasteful. So, when you jump into a DK barrel, you'll become temporarily invincible for as long as you have crystal coconuts. Okay. Yeah, you can usually use your aerial attacks to gain a little extra height and distance, which is really nice. Actually, I'm going to keep going this way because we can open up a banana porter. Oh, ow. We got claptraps, which also, after you defeat them, their teeth will continue to chatter and try to bite you, which is horrifying, to say the least. Let's see, there's some red coins for Diddy over there. Borderlands? Yeah, I know, but I've also been playing a lot of Borderlands 3 lately. It's really good! Actually, I think I've already told you this, Booble, but for everybody else, I've been playing a lot of Borderlands 3. It's really good. Okay, but we're going to teleport back over here. Because now that we have, excuse me, you can't dive bomb me like that. Now that we have Strong Kong, we can jump into this barrel. Yeah, you can cancel any crystal coconut move by crouching and pressing left C. But we're invincible, so we can walk on quicksand and stuff. And also we can beat people up without fear. You know what, I'm gonna cancel it, because you're not getting out of this stun lock combo. This is a true combo, by the way. Ow. You know what, I'll just use my blinking invincibility and walk back. Snag some more crystal coconuts. We can only hold 20 right now, but we'll be able to increase our supply as we go. Okay, so we're actually going to switch back to Diddy Kong. Because we can enter this temple here through the use of our peanut pop guns. Iframes? Yes. Gotta abuse that invincibility. Excuse me? Pretty sure there wasn't a wall there, but whatever you say. Alright, let's go in. Yeah, so this is where Tiny Kong is being held. We gotta get her out, of course. Let's see, that's for a different Kong. Nothing over there. Nothing over there. So we'll just slam the switch. Ah, yes, some classic tongue platforms. Pull the camera back. There we go. I'm gonna just give that peanut switch a good pop gunning. There we go. Now we can use the guitar gazump. Sick. We rock out so hard that we could bring the sun in and melt all the ice. Huh? I will say, it is really nice that you have unlimited oxygen while under the water, which, you know, doesn't make any logical sense, but, well, that's how it was in the other Donkey Kong Country games, so it seems only fair that it stays here. Let's see, we'll need a different Kong for that switch. No, I want that. Thank you. Okay, so we need to bash the switches on the side. Nobody likes air meters. Yeah, they're not great. At least it's better than like Conker's Bad Fur Day, where you had like what, 5 seconds of underwater time. So yeah, now we just need to spell out K-O-N-G. Conkers, yeah. I was there for that too, and all of the very family-friendly moments that happened. Conker's Bad Fur Day is rated M for mature, by the way, so it is very not family-friendly. And K-O-N-G, that spells Kong. Okay, so now we have time. Excuse me? You can't just, like, do that. You can't just sucker punch me. Or attempt to, anyway. See, that's a... Those are purple barrels. Sweet. Okay. So that's all that Diddy Kong can do in here. Ugh. So up on top of this tree is a rocket barrel. Fly over here to this Kasplat. Give him a quick thrashing. How does it feel to be outranged? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Where was the number 2 banana porter? Around here somewhere, I think. Or did I just completely miss it like a nerd? I think I walked past it. Yes, I did. Okay. Look, I have to admit, it's probably been like 5 years since I've last played this game. So, I am a little rusty. You know, I'm trying my best. I promise. Okay, so we're gonna need that rocket barrel for a lot of things, but not yet. That's all DK's turf. Excuse me. There's nothing up here, which is fine. Lol, you're rusty as everyone else's top-tier gameplay, I think. Oh, you're just... I don't really buy that. I try my best, certainly. I don't know why I stepped in here. I don't need anything with Diddy Kong. But I'll get some ammo. Yeah, you can stop by Funky's Armory and get your ammo resupplied. I'd be incredibly lost at all times? That is fair. But again, I have almost 20 years of experience playing this game, and I still have the old strategy guide, so... I'd be lying if I... So, you know, I got some help. Basing this off watching Just Josh like that isn't Banjo-Kazooie. Okay, so we're gonna rocket into the sky. Excuse me? Hold on. Can we get an instant replay on that? I'm pretty sure that should have counted. There, that's better. And whoop. Go through the star. Hitboxes. Yeah, hitboxes are a little wonky. Banana. And now that we've done that, some switches have popped up. And that's one of the blue headphones that you can step into to recharge your musical instrument. They're infinite, so just stop by whenever you need a tune-up. I'm gonna quickly snag this golden banana. Yeah! Okay. Let's see. What should we... Okay, I'm gonna switch to Tiny real fast. Alright, so this is a little bit of complicated routing here. This is all about maximum efficiency, so we're gonna warp back to here. Tiny, yes. Now we're gonna warp to Cranky's shop. And we're gonna buy her first potion. The... Wait for it. Mini Monkey. Kongum Smallest. So whenever you find a tiny barrel, you can jump into it and become super small. Okay. Now this is where it gets a little complicated. We're gonna leave the level. I know that this might seem like total madness, but I'm going somewhere with this. We're gonna warp back to that fairy island that we stopped by previously. Speedrun strats? Yes, indeed. We're gonna use Mini Monkey. Yes, I know. And we're gonna go inside the island. And this brings us to the Great Banana Fairy. Okay. Yeah, we'll help you out. Special banana skin photographs. Remember when cameras actually used film to take pictures? Wow, I feel exceedingly old now. Press and hold B to power up this move, then release the button to activate it. Banana skin, yep. Magic is analog? Yes. Okay, so, that's a, we've been given a shockwave attack, which every Kong can use. Press and hold B, then once the sparks show up, release it to generate a shockwave. Not only will it deal a lot of damage to any enemies, but it'll also enable you to, I can actually show you what else it can do. But now that we have the banana camera, we can capture the banana fairies that we can see. And there's one right over here. Press Z, then down C to pull out the camera. Press B when you've got a good shot to take the picture. Every time you save a fairy, you'll get your items replenished, and you will gain 1 extra crystal coconut and 1 extra banana film. The worst part of no more film is that it's hard to get those film canisters to put coins and things in. Yeah, it's not great. But now that we have the banana camera and the shockwave ability, we can now avoid some unnecessary backtracking. But this is one of the things that we can use the shockwave attack on. These DK dirt piles. Use a shockwave, and you'll unearth a 5 coin. This will give 5 coins to every Kong, even Kongs that you haven't saved yet. And as it turns out, there was another one actually within the starting area, which we'll go get right now. But yeah, having the banana camera as soon as you can really just helps out in avoiding backtracking, which we're going to have to do some of that anyway, and backtracking is fine, but if there are ways to circumvent it, you know, might as well take it. Alright, here we are. Cha-ching! Okay, so now that we've gotten that taken care of, we can actually go back to Angry Aztec. There's another rainbow coin in the banana hoard? You are absolutely right, Mr. Flag Ninja. Let's go get that. Excuse me? How did I miss that? Alright, let's run that back. Sproing. There we go, that's better. No, I want that. Thank you. Way out. There was only one way in. How are you going to get lost in here? Well, I gotta go shower and get ready to record with my boy, Make It Totter. Have a good rest of your stream. Alright, we will do so. Let's see. How much time do you have left? Because, you know, I could just immediately rush and do the slide for you, if you wanted. We can make that the next thing we do, just for you, if you really don't, If you don't have the time, that's totally alright, but, you know, I know that's what you were here for. Try to be accommodating. Hold on for probably a few minutes. Alright. We gotta go real quick then. Okay, so first we're gonna need... No, we actually have all the abilities we need. But we do need to get the saxophone slam. Blah. Yes. Blah, blah, blah. Everyone talks too much in this game, which is weird considering it's a platformer. Okay. Oh, another dirt pile. Okay, it's Diddy time. Because he needs to do something first. Teleport. Alright, now we rock... Actually, we just jump over the gap. Save ourselves some time. Bash each gong. Ah. Oh, and there's some bananas on those trees. I'm gonna have to get those real fast. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget about them. Okay. Okay, so now we need the rocket boost in order to get that banana first. We'll just use some iframes. It's all good. We replenish all of our health when we switch Kongs anyway, so... Okay, that's why we needed saxophone slam. Gonna avoid cratering, which is generally a good idea. Okay, now it's tiny time. Shrink. Merely a flesh wound? Yes, indeed. Alright. Pull the camera back. Saxophone slam. Now here comes Squawks. Unfortunately, we can't skip this part, but it won't take too long. Alright, friends. Well, get ready to witness the part that, I guess it was like 2 or 3 years ago, caused Just Josh and YT to, unravel. I kid. I know, he had a lot of trouble with it because, you know, it's a hard part. So we gotta beat this beetle to the bottom of the slide and collect 50 coins. Okay. Now, the first thing we're gonna do is cheat and smack into him, which slows him down. Now we're gonna speed up. Hitting him at the beginning is really important because you need to try to stay in front of him in order to collect more coins, because, well, that's going to slow you down and not be very fun. Let's go this way. Slow down. My heart's actually pounding a bit. Alright, here's another ridiculously sharp turn. Here's another one, so you want to slow down here. They're gonna hit us with a no guardrail at the end because the developers are jerkwads. Ow. Excuse me. No. Watch it, you jerk. That's all I need. Ah, nuts. Well, I didn't fall off. I forgot he moves faster than you do. Oh well. Give it another shot. We'll get him this time. Excuse me. That wasn't quite what I wanted to do, but it'll work. At least this is better than, you know, trying to do this while you're stuttering and dropping frames continuously. Okay. Whoop, whoop. I see more things in chat. I will read in a moment. My poor PC, yes. I remember that quite distinctly. It was like trying to watch a PowerPoint. Oh, I'm 1 coin short! Duh. That stinks. This is... Alright, third time's the charm. Yeah, now try to do this when you're like 5 or 6 years old. And you'll see that everyone struggles with this darn thing. Really, I'm just more impressed that I haven't fallen off yet. Oh. No, you gotta speed up. Can't let that beetle beat us. Give me that. There we go. Alright. That's what they say. Third try's the charm. Yeah, you basically want to never ever jump on the slide, because then it leads us to that moment of complete physics just dying. But that's the slide. Okay, so Josh is now free. He's now seen it done. Might be worse than Canary Mary from Banjo-Tooie. I disagree, because at least the slide doesn't, like, jam your thumb. Okay, so, I'm just gonna cross this gap over here. Actually... Is Tiny one of the one... Oh, I don't have the shooter. Yeah, see you later, Just Joshin. I hope all of your recording goes really well, and I hope that, well, he and his friend Make It Totter are working on a Pokemon Soul Link Nuzlocke thing. I won't say what happened, but it's pretty hype. You should watch it. Got a feather bow. Okay, so now that we have the feather bow, that's all of the upgrades that Tiny can get for right now. Let's see, she should be one of the ones able to get in the building, I think. Yes, actually. I think that should have counted, but that's just me. I'm stuck on a grape switch. I didn't think that was something that I would ever say and mean. Alright, there's Lanky Kong, who we gotta bust out. Oh yeah, these purple claptraps can only be damaged by oranges. But thankfully their teeth don't chatter after you, which is very reassuring. Okay, so DK's the one who's gotta save Lanky Kong, so we're gonna switch to him first. Get some more of that great N64 slowdown. Okay. DK time. Try that again. Oh, we got him. We got him on the rebound. Smack this switch. That opens up that little area. Which we will explore later. Get rid of that purple claptrap. And perform a quick bongo blast. As everyone knows, bongos are a great way of waking things up. Now that's disgusting. Alright, so now we can go into the freshly cooled snot water. Yuck. And go right in here. Hey Lanky, let me bust you loose. And now we have the Kong with a funny face. All right. Arm Lord Lanky, yes. Get an extremely close camera angle. Okay, so we're gonna explore the rest of this place. That we can, anyway. And this was part of the reason that I wanted to leave and come back, because we got a banana fairy here. Hold still, please. Drat. That's a great, like, negative sound effect. Oh. That's a good-looking photograph. Alright, that's 2 banana fairies. Just 18 more to go. Okay, yeah, we can go over there right now. We're not going to switch to Lanky yet, because he needs most of his abilities in order to actually do anything in here. We need to try to land by the llama. So we can shoot this balloon. Because that's a really far shot. We're going to wait for it to come back. And then miss. Because that's how we roll around here. Wait, I hit it? Wow. I wasn't anticipating success. Okay, let's see. What a shot. I know, right? I'm just as amazed as you are, not so livid. This is... Ah, that is a trombone tremor, which is Lanky's department. That is okay. We can go right over here with a mini monkey barrel. Slip in. And so he's got blue hair, which means that Lanky will have to deal with him. But we'll take care of him anyway, because he's going to mess up our platforming. We can keep doing this all day. Thank you. Alright, now time for some hot platforming action. Yuck, yuck, yuck. So yeah, you can kind of see what the pattern is here. Just cross some platforms, hit some switches, get a golden banana, leave. By the way, the fireballs can and will hurt you, so watch out for them. Aw, yeah. Okay. So, let's see. I'm pretty sure that's all we can do with Tiny in here. No, I would like to stop melting, please. There, that'll work. Okay. I can't think of anything else that we can do until Lanky has all of his stuff. I mean, we could get the blueprint, but really we're gonna have to come back anyway, so we'll just save ourselves a little time. Let's see, actually we should get Lanky all of his stuff. Where's the nearest tag barrel? It's right over here. Alright, Lanky. We're glad to have you here. Also, Lanky has probably the best jump sound in all of history. Obla. How great is that? I remember that my mother used to say that all the time, just... I don't know, she really liked how it sounded. Okay, so... Lanky has a grape shooter, which is a blowpipe. Okay, so now we're going to teleport through the use of 2 banana porter pads to Cranky's shop, where we're going to get his potion. And some blue bananas. Could you imagine seeing like a blue banana in real life? Like, would they be safe to eat? I don't know. So Lanky's first potion is the Orang Stand, Palmus Walkum. Handy little move. Get it? Because it's a handstand. Press Z, press and hold Z, then press B to handstand. Blue bananas are a thing, aren't they? I imagine they are. I've never seen one myself, but, you know, that doesn't mean that they don't exist. Like, I've never seen air, but air certainly exists, and I'm glad it does, because, boy, humanity would not live for very long without it. Like a Caribbean variant or something? I could see that. Ow. Alright, so now we can do a handstand. And, just like Kazooie's Talon Trot in Banjo-Kazooie, you get this really annoying sound effect. Like, yeah, this isn't irritating or anything, right? Okay, so now we're gonna get Lanky's musical instrument. Which, for a clown such as himself, is the trombone tremor. Okay. Alright, so I'm actually going to switch to Tiny real fast, because there was some stuff in that tunnel we could pick up. Yeah, and you can see that this is kind of where the whole 5-character thing starts to go a little bit out of hand, because, you gotta do a lot of character switching. Ow. And also snag this blueprint piece. Thanks, chump. Apparently blue Java bananas are a thing. Okay. Like, what do they taste like? Are they just blue in color but taste like regular bananas? And supposedly taste like ice cream. That sounds really good. There's some red coins over there. Alright, so we're gonna quickly switch to Diddy Kong to pick up those coins, and then we're actually gonna need him for a little while, because, he's got some work to do that will enable the Kongs together to pick up way more bananas. Avoid getting snacked. Also, I would like to point out, in 2 hours of streaming, no dropped frames. I think we've finally managed to kick all of the technical issues we've been having. Knock on wood and all that, you know. But they'll come back. Streaming is an eternal struggle against technical issues. Because, you know, they can just strike without warning. Whenever. Because they don't care. They don't feel remorse, or pity, or fear. They just absolutely will not stop ever, until your stream is dead. Okay, so there should be... there's some red bananas, but we don't... Well, we need those, but that wasn't what I was looking for. Yeah, this is where we need to be. Smack this. Well, that's not horrifying at all. So we actually do, in fact, need to feed the tower. Because apparently it hungers. Oh, it's me. Yeah. Well, do you like peanuts, Booble? Because that's what we're going to have to use. I too hunger. Even though I had lunch, like, a little while ago, I'm getting kind of hungry. I'll have to eat after the stream is over. Alright, so now it's time to feed the tower. This is where hovering's really gonna help. That's a great eating sound effect. Shooting too fast. There we go. Alright, and by doing that, we've got switches above those temple doors. There's another thing we can do. Fly through this ring. And we get a banana medal. And for doing that, we waken this crotchety old buzzard. Come and see me at the jet barrel? Okay. Yeah, this music is pretty sweet. Okay, so we need to go over here. We're just gonna hover in place and wait for the old bird to show up. He'll show up eventually. There we go. Fly through all of the rings to win a prize. The little arrow will show you where the next ring is, and you'll need to fly through each ring. Oh, and thankfully, in this challenge, you have unlimited crystal coconuts, so don't worry about suddenly plummeting to the earth. But yeah, it can be pretty fiddly, so try and use your hover to get in the right position and then go through it. Also, don't touch the ground, or, your barrel ride will end, and you will be very, very sad. That's it. Oh, banana. Okay. And a successful landing. I'm gonna grab some crystal coconuts to resupply. I actually just realized how short this warp is. That little area over there, that's where this banana porter takes us. I mean, it's definitely faster than walking, but still, it's nothing too exceptional. Okay, we're gonna switch to DK. And immediately take damage. Excuse me. We're not gonna go back into the temple, but there was a, yellow banana balloon back here. Imagine not having warps in this game. Yeah, that would not be great. I mean, Banjo-Kazooie got away with no warps because its stages were much smaller than DK64's. Well, that's not saying that like DK64 is like as massive as something like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, you know, but it's bigger than Banjo-Kazooie by far. Okay, activate this, and then get into the barrel. So now we're going to use Strong Kong to go inside the tunnel we opened up earlier. Okay, these are bonus barrels. They lead to mini-games that you have to complete in order to obtain golden bananas.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Stealthy Snoop. Get all Metal Gear Kong here, and sneak around the maze to get to the checkered flag within the time limit. Don't step inside the spotlights of the Kremlin guards, or else, you will instantly lose. Thankfully, they have, like, no sense of hearing, so you can make as much noise as you want. Oh, this is a dead end. Sorry, my setup kind of makes the game a little darker than it should be, so I might actually have to use the OBS display in order to not get horribly lost. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Yeah, this is a dead end.
Welcome to bonus day.
I would say that Banjo has generally faster movement too, so that helps. Yes. Talon Trot just helps immensely. And it's actually funny that you mentioned that because really, I think that's DK64's biggest overall problem. It is slow. Very slow. You know, like, all the little cutscenes that we've seen. Oh, we did it. I couldn't even see the checkered flag in the darkness. Oh, that's gonna be bad for later on, but we'll make do. But yeah, just the little cutscenes, the fact that you can only teleport to the numbered banana porter pads instead of like to whatever pad you wanted to. The little snide headquarter cutscenes that you can't skip after you trade in a blueprint piece for a golden banana. All the little scenes like showing you what all the switches do, just the fact that you don't have something like a Talon Trot, there's just a lot of slow. It's why I generally agree with most people in saying that DK64 is not the strongest of Rare's 3D games. I wouldn't say it's the weakest, but it's definitely not the earth-shattering blockbuster that it was back in '99. Just times and tastes have changed, and that's okay. Even though, you know, it's not my favorite 3D game or anything like that, I just love it too much. I will always love this game. It just means that much to me. Okay, so there's a few things here. I don't expect to get one, but a remake could do it well. I would love a remake of this game. Because, yeah, the foundation is good, it just needs some more polish. I guess speaking of polish, that actually leads me to one of the, interesting tales about Donkey Kong 64. Was Tropical Freeze a 3D game or was it a side-scroller? It was a side-scroller, and it was an outstanding one at that. I love Tropical Freeze. I got the, Switch, what would it be, I guess, port? Because, well, let's face it, it initially came out on the Wii U and, like, 5 people bought the Wii U, so, you know. But no, Tropical Freeze is fantastic. Alright, so we're gonna go inside the temple as Donkey Kong. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, one of the little tales about this game. So, you may or may not know this, but this game on the N64 required the use of something called the Nintendo 64 Expansion Pack. It had a little red top, and it was a tab that inserted into the system. This was basically used for improved graphics, smoother frame rates, and that kind of stuff. DK64 was not the first game to use the expansion pack, but it was the first game to outright demand it in order to actually play. If you try to play this game with just the default equipment in the N64, you won't actually get to even to the DK wrap, which is a tragedy. But the other thing, so yeah, the N64 expansion pack was used to boost game performance, that kind of thing. But in DK64's case, that's actually not quite true. See, during the game's development, the development team who was working on this game encountered a game-breaking bug that would just cause the game to crash at random. It was the same bug causing the issue, but it would just crash at random intervals. They just couldn't figure out what was going on. Oh, hold on. Before I continue with that story, imagine you're like 6 years old playing this game, you grab this golden banana, and, well, you'll see what happens. Yes, so many pants were soiled because of this, I imagine, as children ran screaming from the room. Because, you know, that's exactly what a children's video game needs. A threat and of potentially being shot at. Because, you know, family-friendly fun. So, yeah, that's a time. So, anyway, there was a game-breaking bug, which would crash at random, and the team was working feverishly trying to figure out what was causing it. On a whim, they used the Nintendo 64 expansion pack and tested some stuff, and it turns out it worked. It fixed the bug. Well, I guess fixing would be a little much. It severely mitigated the bug to where the game could actually be played. So basically, Rare was almost kind of forced to just include the N64 expansion pack in sold copies of Donkey Kong 64 because it sounds like coding and dev work to me. It's actually funny you mentioned that because I'll mention that a little later on, but basically Rare had to bundle Donkey Kong 64 with the Nintendo 64 expansion pack because Donkey Kong 64 was Nintendo's big holiday title of '99. They didn't really have anything else, so a delay was out of the question. So, that's what they did. When I said it mitigated the bug, basically for about 10 hours of combined playtime, somewhere in that ballpark, the bug won't happen. But, after that, basically, the game will basically have the potential to crash again. If you're like me and playing it, you know, on the original hardware, unless you're, you know, playing this game, streaming it for charity or something, you're not going to play this game for 10 hours at a time. Just, even I don't want to do that. But, if you're emulating it, or, say, playing the Wii U Virtual Console version of this game, that might lead to some problems. Sounds like a memory leak? That's actually what it is. It's a memory leak issue. And, so yeah, that's basically what happened, because bad coding. And it's actually kind of funny, since in Rare Replay, I think it was from Rare Replay, or it might have been from another podcast or something, where some of the Rare employees were talking. Apparently, the more technically advanced Banjo-Tooie and Conker's Bad Fur Day did not use the expansion pack, because as the Conker's Bad Fur Day development team put it, they did a much better job optimizing their game. So they took the opportunity to throw some shade at the DK64 developers. So yeah, really the N64 expansion pack is used to cover amateur developers. Handling memory and code was one of the hardest things I went through in classes and never truly mastered it. Yeah, so, you know, I don't blame them for it, and well, the advertising for this game was, you know, we created the N64 expansion pack because this game is too big without it. You can't expand enough Kong without the N64 expansion pack. Which, you know, we were all dumb children at the time. We wouldn't have known. I think this was the DK64 team's first big game, right? That is correct. Yes. So, yes. Let's see. I need to turn in that blueprint. Yeah, memory management is not easy, so yeah, I don't blame them or anything for it, but it's just a funny story to tell. Actually, why don't we cash in these blueprint pieces once everyone has a blueprint piece? Alright, we're gonna go back to the first area, because now that, everyone has all of their stuff, we can actually get somewhere. I'm still in school for computer science. Oh, that's cool, not so livid. Glad that we got a bunch of tech guys here. Because I admit, I am not the most technically savvy person. I mean, I'm above, you know, your average parent or grandparent trying to work Skype or something, but, you know, memory management, all that kind of stuff would just be, like, gibberish to me. Extendo attack, my favorite. Well, that's a pineapple switch. I'll go over here after we get stuck on a wall. I got a minor in it, but went the hardware route with IT stuff. Love the physical and tangible aspect of computers. I get that. Snag some more coins. Okay, so now we can go over here. I should pick up some ammo and not get smacked by a starfish. We'll snag those nanners in a moment. Alright, so slamming this switch. Causes this buzzard to show up, or is it a vulture? I'm not sure. I'm not really sure what the difference between a buzzard and a vulture is, or are they the same thing? We just gotta shoot this bird a couple of times with grapes, and each time it'll shrink, slow down, which is a little weird. No, I can hit you. Ah, it's too high up. I'm more drawn to the software side, but don't mind the hardware side. Alright, that's cool, not so livid. No, come here, you. Alright, one more hit should do it. Oh. Now I gotta wait. Because I can't aim up any higher. My neck doesn't bend that far. And I still missed. There we go. Alright, and for collecting that golden banana, the water drains. So now not only can we snag these bananas, but also we find the battle pad. Critter carnage! Alright, so now we just gotta smack some Kremlings around. Thankfully, Lanky's a good choice for this kind of thing. We can give him the old slobber knocker. Ow. Oh, by the way, if you get pushed out of the arena, you will also immediately lose. That's it! Alright, another crown for the pile. Let's see. Looks like that's all we can do with Lanky in here, so... I think we'll switch to Tiny and then immediately go right back in. Sproing. Okay, how much time do we have left? Oh yeah, we can totally finish Angry Aztec in this time. That's still a fantastic stage name, by the way. Ah, that's better. Okay, so now we're back in here with Tiny. First we gotta collect those coins by, oh, that's where we need to go once we get Mini Monkey. Okay. That is fine. By the way, can I just say how nice it is to have the, official Nintendo 64 Nintendo Power Players Guide here? It's got full-color maps, yo! Remember when, like, I know they still make them, but strategy guides used to be, like, the thing back in the day. It was like this ancient tome that revealed unforeseen secrets. Full color? Yes. I got where all the regular bananas are, where the blueprint pieces are, where everything is. Because, again, I think I'm going to carry all of that in my head? No. As much as I hate to say it, there are more important things that I keep in my head than where all the bananas are in Donkey Kong 64. You still have your old strategy guides? I still do too. They are great. But yeah, like, these days, you know, you just have the internet. You look it up. Which is okay. I mean, I still do that from time to time too. Nothing wrong with looking something up if you're lost. That's how I see it anyway, because, you know, it just makes games more fun if you're not spending, you know, 30 minutes wandering around aimlessly trying to find the one thing you need to do to progress. Alright, so we got a gauntlet here, so just defeat the claptraps. Let's see, I have ones for Pokemon Yellow and Emerald, and one for Super Mario Galaxy 2, I think. Oh yeah, I've got tons of strategy guides, Not So Livid. I have so many that, quite frankly, you probably think I have a problem, which I might. But that's okay. I love using them, and I love reading them. No clue why you have the Galaxy 2 one, to be honest. Ow. I'm gonna snag those crystal coconuts. I have the... Let's see. Booble has the Pokemon Pokédex books. I'm not sure what they are, because, I don't think I have one of those. No, actually, I do. They're really cool memorabilia pieces. Yes. Yes, they are. I love strategy guides. Okay. We're gonna switch back to Lanky. Hello, Lord Beerus. It's good to see you here. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday, and, you're just in time to, watch us go on a fruit-based scavenger hunt. That's a lot of fun, I think. Got ourselves Lanky Kong. Oh, that's not where we need to go. May I ask how I am streaming? I have a converter box. So I am streaming directly from the Nintendo 64 through an HDMI converter. So I got the standard component hookups and all that stuff. So yeah, we're living the good life over here. Again, not that one of my other streaming friends, he doesn't have the same equipment that I do, so he uses a lot of emulation, which is okay. You gotta get that? Oh, yeah, it's great. I love using it. But yeah, no, I don't have a problem with emulation, but I prefer authenticity myself, which is why, you know, it looks not quite as great as it could be, but, you know, this is the real hardware and all that, so that's what I look for. I produce the kind of stream content that I myself would like to watch. So, you know, just kind of an informative, not high-octane, you know, thrill-a-minute kind of thing. Just, I like hanging out with my friends, playing some video games. It's a good time. We stan. I'm not sure what we stan, but we stan it good. Okay, so we're gonna beat this guy up and steal his blueprint piece. Give him the Hyper Extendo Sucker Punch. I followed because I was in the mode for throwback, and this game hits the spot. But we are glad to have you here, and we are glad that you followed. As I put in my Twitch info panels, I don't have follows because, well, I've seen people who have follow alerts, and they're like really loud and obnoxious, and you know, I'm not trying to trivialize following, but you know, it's like, do we really need this huge bombastic thing that distracts everybody, brings everything to a screeching halt for a follow? That's kind of what I like to say. I like keeping the experience like as authentic as I can. I know, you know, that might seem old-fashioned or crotchety or whatever, and that's fine. But I'm making the content that I would like to make. And if you like it, that's great. If not, that's also great too.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Welcome to Teetering Turtle Trouble. Keep the turtle spinning by feeding the snakes melons. Press A to fire a melon. Reload melons by hovering over the central melon and pushing the A button. I forgot to introduce myself. I am Beerus, King of Typos. So I apologize if anything's misspelled. That is okay. Don't worry, we all use spell check a lot around here, so that's okay. So yeah, really, as long as you just keep doing this, you'll be fine. Thank you for the motivation, video game. I appreciate that. I may have to challenge you for that title. You're on. Oh, okay. Alright, whoever has the funniest misspelling wins. Aw, yeah. Okay, so now we need to go up to the top of this temple. Now we can blast our way into here. I think this game has like 5 or 6 different like gate opening sound effects, which is really weird. Just sucker punch this guy a bunch. And by defeating these Kremlings, you cause ropes to appear, which I don't think there's something like this else in the game where there's just a room with enemies and you defeat them. That's not like a challenge room, like you're not locked in a room to fight. But hey, it works. Get ourselves some coins. Oh, I guess that counted. Alright, hitboxes. Okay, so now we're going to play a little bit of memory matching. Shoot the heads and they'll generate a sound effect, then match them up. You can only match up the same colored heads as well, so like, you won't have to say hit a brown head and then a blue head to match them, so... I'm gonna say it's this one. Nope. There we go. Alright, let's see. Should be this one? Yes, alright. Nope, that's not it. Okay. And these last two? I will take that. Sweet. I'm gonna refill my ammo. Fun stream. At last I've got to head out. Dinner making and some prep work are needed. Have a good one. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by, Booble. We hope you had a grand old time. So we need to go back to, where we rescued Lanky, because there are some blue balloons there. And we're gonna need all of the nanners we can get. Oh. There we go. That's better. No, wait. There we go. No, not quite. That'll count. Okay, so I already beat up the Kasplat and got the blueprint piece. Oh, I fell. Ow. Excuse me. I'm trying to go home, please. I feel like I'm forgetting something in here. Let me have a quick look over here. No, that looks like it. Okay. I'm pretty sure, like, the one thing I'm gonna have the most trouble fighting are all of the bananas. Maybe we'll just climb some more trees. I played this as a kid, and that cave with the dark, spooky song frightened me. Oh, I was right there with ya. My first time playing this game when I was 5 years old, I couldn't... The first time in Jungle Japes, when you entered that cave, I couldn't do it. It was too much for 5-year-old me, and so I had to stop playing, like 10 minutes in. Alright, so let's go over here. So now we gotta cash in everyone's blueprint pieces, so that'll be fun. Oh, I see. Okay. Sorry, I was just checking something real fast. No. Okay. So I know where some of the last bananas that Lanky needs are actually right over here. I think that's another thing that I have a problem with. They often put items for Kongs in areas that they never need to go to. Like, in this little pocket, you never need to bring Lanky over here, except for those 5 bananas. Actually, no, I want Tiny to be the last one, because, we still need Lanky and Tiny to go into the big, scary temple. Yeah, there's a lot you have to go out of your way for. I mean, I'm used to it. I've 101%ed this game several times, but, you know, your taste changes as you get older. Okay, so now Diddy Kong. Excuse me. I'm just gonna bowl you over. Okay. It's just the same text over and over. So I'm just skipping it just to save what time I can, because can't skip these little scenes. Again, that's the whole, you know, just the little bits of slow over time really add up. At least it's not like, you know, Sonic 2006 and all of its loading screens. Because then, you know, there's just nothing going on. At least there's, like, camera movement and sound effects and the, oh, banana. You know, that always makes things better. Also, you're playing Sonic 06 and not Donkey Kong 64. And listen, I will never agree with anyone who says that Sonic 06 is a better game than Donkey Kong 64. Sonic 06 is a nightmare? Yes. I have never played it, but I have seen more than enough people play it, and enough reviews of it, to know that it is garbage. Maybe I ought to make that a reward or something, because, you know, that could be fun in a horrific kind of way. I'll worry about that later. But which is worse, Sonic Boom or Sonic 06? I would say, if we're talking like strictly in terms of quality, Sonic 06 is worse than Sonic Boom. But if we're talking about enjoyment factor, then I think Sonic Boom is worse than Sonic 06, because Sonic 06 is so incompetent at everything that it does, and its story is so bad that it's, like, laughably bad. But Sonic Boom is just boring kind of bad. Which, in, like, some bizarro way, makes it worse. At least that's my opinion of it. I would much rather play a game that entertains me than one that doesn't. Even if, you know, playing it is going to take some years off your lifespan. That's how I feel anyway. Infinite Knuckles jump is the only redeeming quality of Boom, in my opinion. Yeah, I can kind of agree with that, not so livid. I've never played either of those games, yet. Nor do I plan to. But, you know. Okay, so this temple is actually quite interesting, because there are some mini monkey barrels. And you'll want to make sure that you take care of this before you collect the golden banana here, because, well, there's a banana fairy here, and trying to photograph a banana fairy while you're being shot at is not really something that I would like to do. I feel like that would qualify as a good shot, but that's just me. But we got this one. My junior and senior year of high school spent in the photography club is really gonna help me out here. And that is actually true. I really ought to get back into photography. I like doing it. Let's see, there's actually nothing in the right side room, so don't worry about that. There's a coin. Excuse me. Ooh. Yeehaw!
Get out.
Well, time to go. Okay, how many bananas? Like, what were they thinking with this? I don't know. I guess they were interested in terrifying children. But let's face it, like, the late 90s were, you know, like, the golden age of things that should not be in E-rated games. Like, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. How was that game rated E? Like, I know that the 3DS re-release was rated, E10+, but E10+ didn't actually exist when the game first came out in 98, so, yeah. But, you know, like, the big faceless at the bottom of the well, the Shadow Temple, like, huh? Majora's Mask is something else, too? Oh, yes. Oh, I didn't pick those up. I completely forgot. Okay, I have to backtrack for that, but, sorry, I'm just, checking all of my stuff. But I missed the 2 purple balloons that were in Tiny's room. Inside the temple. I did not pick those up, so I have to go back and pick them up. I mean, it's true, technically I don't have to, but, like, it would be offending my sensibilities if I did not. And I'm missing 5 other bananas, so I'm trying to remember where those could be. There's only so many places that they can hide bananas in this game. No, I would like to let go, thank you. Unfortunately, DK64 doesn't have that cool thing in Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie where you could hold down the R button for sharper swimming. There's no switches to, or there's no platforms to stand on. That's unfortunate. We're gonna go back over here. Provides us with a safe area, and we can actually aim a bit better. Got that one. I really don't like the balloons. They're a cool idea, it's just, you know, they're actually pretty hard to hit. Which I know is the whole intention, but still. There we go. Okay, so I'm missing 5 more. Oh, I got those. I know I got those. No, I went there already. Okay, I think I know where it is. It's probably one of those trees by the darn temple. Yeah, we have that. We have a little bit more to do with Lanky. And then we got a boss fight. And then we're done with Angry Aztec. For now, anyway. Okay, so it's probably one of the trees, and there it is. Yep. You can see it just fade into existence right there. Excellent. That was not an excellent jump, but, man, I am just fumbling this up. Okay, so what do you still need? Just 10 more, and we need to go in here. There we go. Oh, don't want to immediately go back. Could be a blue balloon right around here. Pick up an orange. Might as well replenish my supply. We'll just wait until it comes back. What? What was that magic trick? Did it just... I guess it was so spawned so fast. Darn it. There we go. Okay. Excuse me, clump. And yes, that is in fact that enemy's name. It's called a clump. Banana bonus barrel time.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Big bug bash. Swat the flies. Only the top part counts, and you got a pretty big swing. Or there's a pretty big delay. This is like Mario Paint. Like the little minigame you could play, except annoying. Gotcha. I got your number, pal. Hell yeah, laugh it up. What? Yeah, I'm not gonna get it this time. Excuse me? Duh. Yeah, I'll freely admit, the minigames don't really count on, like, my high points of this game. Let's try a more slow and methodical approach. He says as he begins spamming the A button needlessly. Only it wasn't so high. There we go. Gotcha! Okay. I'm gonna take care of this enemy real fast. Oh, it actually worked. Now give me that. Alright, time to make our escape. And by the way, this enemy's name, and yes, it actually does have a name, is Crosshair. But, of course, just like, Kremling, it starts with a K. Okay, so one last check. Okay, that's Angry Aztec done for now. Aside from the boss fight, of course. So we'll just jump into this portal here. Let's see, to fight the Angry Aztec boss, we need 120 bananas, which means that unlike in Jungle Japes, you will need the combined efforts of at least 2 Kongs to enter. Also, there's no way to speed this up either. Hey, that's another little slow thing that accumulates over time. Again, I know it seems like I'm giving this game a lot of guff. I am a little bit, but that's just because I love it so much. I want it to be the best it can be. Also, I don't need Tiny for this. We need Diddy Kong. Because, spoiler 10 seconds into the future, Diddy Kong is who we're going to be fighting the second boss with. Another excellent atmospheric, pre-boss environment. Oh, good. We've, just committed murder. And now we're about to receive our comeuppance. This is Dogadon, the angry Aztec boss. He works basically pretty much just like Armadillo did, just run and don't get scorched. He says as he gets scorched. Then lob a barrel into his chest. But yeah, just stick and move, that's what you gotta do. Just like Armadillo, 3 TNT barrels to the chest will finish him off. See ya! Donkey Kong. Alright, that's another boss key in our possession. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go turn this key into K. Lumsy, and I think that'll be a good spot to call it off for now. Here you go, K. Lumsy. Another happy dance. Doing that causes that piston to rise up and opens this door. It also causes this underwater gate to open. So yes, you have access to 2 worlds immediately now, if you have the amount of golden bananas that you need. Unfortunately, you will need the boss key from every world in order to finish the game, so you can't skip worlds. Sorry. So we're gonna go up to the top of here. We're not gonna go into the world, because we're gonna quit soon, but there is a banana porter pad at the top. So we're just gonna activate that while we're here, so that we can have a nice time saver next time. I will say, this game has a fantastic sense of atmosphere. Just the rain, the thunder, the lightning, the sinister music, which is actually just, it has like the same melody as the DK Isles music, but it's just far more sinister sounding, if you listen closely. And now we have easy access to World 3. But I think that's gonna do it for now. So thank you for stopping by, everybody. I am as excited as heck to be playing this game. I hope you're enjoying it. I certainly am. And, yeah. That's really all I gotta say. For those of you who are new here, I'm looking to go live every Sunday at about 2 p.m. Central, and this is the game that we're going to be doing for the next couple of weeks. yeah, so if you liked yourself, if you had a good time here, we hope to all see you again. For now, this is the Defender signing out. See you later.